guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kenna and I am your favorite Cameroonian YouTuber based in Douala Cameroon. Thank you very much for clicking on this video. So this is the end of the month. I just came back from the market, guys. I'm treating like 10 videos at once, but forgive me. I just came back from the market and I am meal prepping, and I was just like, you know what, I actually enjoy doing my cook and with fried plantain and chat with me videos. So I was like, I have this thing I want to talk about. Let me just go ahead while I'm prepping all these things I want to do. Let me go ahead and be chatting with you guys, because it gets boring in this kitchen. If I'm not watching anything, it gets boring. So I just want to feel like, you know what, Kenna, you're doing that work, and as you're doing that work, you're just with somebody. You guys know you are my parties, okay? You are my parties, okay? So if you want to hear what I have to say about toxic African parenting, what Africa, just basically what our parents used to do, that really does not, in fact, I don't buy it at all, and it's annoying. You want to keep watching, okay? And yes, guys, you know how it goes. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Let's talk more. Did you experience any of these things I'm going to talk about? Like, how did it go for you? Anyway, if you really want to see that, just keep watching. Okay guys, so let's go straight into the business of the day. Like I said, I'll be talking about toxic African parenting. See guys, there are a lot of things that our parents did, and please, before I continue talking, I'm not saying in any way that my parents did these things. I'll be talking about the toxic things that African parents do. See guys, it is if I come and I'm asking like, okay, can anybody who experiences put up your hand, the number of people that will put up their hands, the number of people that will put up their hands is going to be alarming. But there are so many things that our parents actually did that for me, I'm just like, no, I'm unlearning them. I don't want to do those things to my children. I don't want my children to go through some of those things, because yes, and I know, I'm in no way saying that our parents were bad, or people's parents were bad towards them, or they were evil people because of this. They didn't know any better. That's all. That's what they were taught. That's how they were brought up. So obviously, they were just going with their own time. So I really do not blame them. But yeah, I would still say that some of the things really do not fly with me. So guys, the very first thing that African parents used to do or still do is feel like they are mini gods, or make their kids feel like they are mini gods. Like this particular one will be paining me. Making your kids to fear you, making your kids to feel like you are a mini god, you never go wrong, you know all. Like, I feel like the whole of this video is tied just to this point, they're in little branches. African parents will make you feel like they are the mini god, basically. They make you feel like they are a mini god and you are supposed to fear them. They know everything. They are, I said, hey, Papa God. African parents, nah. They give you that, they do that, and I really don't like it. Like, it makes it to be in a way that your kids, it's not like your kids don't do bad things because, oh, they know that this is right, this is wrong. They don't do bad things because they fear you, and I feel like it's very wrong, you get, to have children who actually they fear you. That's why if they know that, okay, if I steal this thing, my mother will beat me, that's why they are stealing it. They are not stealing it because they are not stealing it because, oh, I know that this is wrong, so I'm not supposed to do it. A lot of us, you hear a lot of people, even up to now, even as old as we are, you still hear some people be like, mama, me, you want the mother to make mama kill me, just because our parents have created that fear in the, or you are scared of your parents. Yes, you're scared of your parents, like, I cannot do this thing, or you want my parents to, you want my mother to kill me, you want my father to kill me. It's just because they are giving you that thing, like we are mini gods, we are controlling your life, we know everything that is best for you. Oh my God, the onion is breaking my hands. That's why I want to use, I don't like onions. Anyway, the first thing I do when I want to boil meat, this is towel, trip. This is towel. What I do with it is that I put it first on the fire and let it boil for like 30 minutes. I think 30 to 40 minutes before adding in the meat, because I don't like when my meat is too soft, especially because I'm putting the meat in the freezer. I've already boiled meat in the freezer. I don't like it to be too soft, so that is what I do. So it's in this pot, the towel. I'll just close it and put it on the fire. You see that I just put it some onions and salt. That's all I put to boil. close it and continue with my other chores. Okay, so honestly I did not buy everything because there was serious rain, so I did not buy every single thing I need. So I just bought meat and fish. I'm going to buy the other things probably on Monday, which is my right day. I don't know. So yes guys, like I was saying, African parents make their children to fear them. Honestly I would not really say this is bad completely because of that fear. It actually puts some of us right. Because I know some people that if they did not fear their parents like that, they would have gone the wrong way completely. But me, seeing that I'm a parent now, I really do not want my kids. I'm not trying to make my kids fear me. Like, that's not something I'm going to sit and be proud of. It's something that I'll sit and I'll be like, oh yeah, I did it. My children are scared of me. Like, I don't want my kids to be scared of me. I want to teach my kids right from wrong. Basically, like, you should know. See, my CW, the way it's coming out in this video. Hey, people are seeing the real me. Anyway, like I'm saying, I honestly do not want my kids to fear me. I want my kids to know that I'm their party of life, right? See guys, I have the worst knives on earth. I want my kids to know that I'm their party. They can talk to me, they can open up to me, but also instill respect in them, to know that, see, even if I'm your party, I'm your mother, we laugh, we joke, we play, we do all those things. You should also not forget that I'm your mother. You should also know that you have to respect people. You don't know that if somebody laughs with you or plays with you, you can just disrespect them and do anyhow with them. Like, that's it. That particular, oh, I am supreme, parents are super people thing, I really do not like it. So yeah, that's something I'm fighting against. That's something that I don't want. That's something that our parents did, that I'm trying very much just to not do in my own case. I'm trying more to make my kids to understand that you have to respect me. If you want to do this thing and you know that it's wrong, don't do it because you know that it's wrong. Don't instead do it because do not do it because, oh, at the thought of your mom will launch you a hot slap and you are scared that your mom is going to launch you a hot slap. So that my mom, I don't want my mom to slap me, I'll not do it. No, you should see something wrong and you're like, I'm not doing this thing because I know that this is wrong, this is not the right thing to do. I'd rather go with the right thing. So that's the very first thing. The second point, see, this is my dress. Everything is wrong with my looks in this video, guys. I'm in my kitchen, so you guys just have to bear with me. So the second thing is the one that parents can never say they are sorry. They never apologize. They never say they are sorry. Like, are you mad? African parents will not apologize to you. They will hurt your feelings. They will make you sad, make you cry. I'm not talking about when you are wrong. Because don't feel that when you are wrong, your parents have to come on, because it's modern times. Your parents have to come and say they are sorry. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when your parent hurt your feelings. That's something. And this one, a lot of African children always relate. Like, what? My parents are never wrong. I was watching a movie yesterday and this guy was saying, no, I was watching Big Brother, and one of the housemates was saying that, you know what, my mom, in my whole life, my mom has never, that's why I have inspiration to do this. In my whole life, my mom has never apologized to me. My mom keeps telling me that, oh, parents don't apologize to their children. Parents do not apologize. The child just has to understand and move on. And I'm like, I don't want my kids to grow like that. Why would I want? Why? Like, this is one of our problems today. You get? This is one of the problems we have today. We have so many people who feel like to say they are sorry, they better die. I know people who are like, now for me to apologize, and for me to say I'm sorry, kill me at once, I will not say it. They'd rather die than to say they are sorry. You will now be saying, so why the kid know the dog say sorry? It's because of things like that. If you as a parent cannot apologize when you wrong your children or wrong people, because if you are not apologizing to your children, how far are we sure that you can even apologize to people? You are not setting the right example. But if your child grows and sees that, oh, each time my mom does something wrong, my mom says sorry. Each time my dad does something wrong, my dad says sorry. It stays there. Like, sometimes we undermine what children see and what children capture, but you'll be surprised at what children see and what they actually capture. Yeah, a lot of us will really undermine. We just feel like, no, na pikin, you know, these children are very smart. Children will see, like, when I sit, the things that I can remember from my childhood, I'm like, oh my god. Then I can imagine what my children can remember. Like, there are certain things that happened since when I was a baby until today I'm remembering. Okay, So we want to be an example. You cannot want your child to be apologizing to you, for example, to apologize to people when your child wrongs people, but you are not apologizing to them. You are the example. You're bringing up children, so obviously that is something you have to do. It's not even something that you're debating or thinking twice about. You have to always be open enough to say, oh, I did this wrong thing. Oh, I'm sorry, I did this, I'm sorry. Because, like, see guys, we have some people, I've seen some people in this life that say, hey, that for them to say sorry, if they better die. It's all about pride. Like, you're teaching your child to be proud, you're teaching your child to be unapologetic. It's really bad, and they will be the same people to be complaining. So that's something that I'm trying. Like, there are so many times I might tell my kids, don't touch this thing, and then I come and I see that somebody has touched it, and maybe let me say maybe my husband comes and touches it, and inside my head I told the kids don't touch it. So when I come and see it touch, I feel now that it's my husband. I start screaming at the kids, oh, why did you touch it? Why did you do this? Why? And as I'm screaming at my kids, my husband is like, no, okay, sorry, I'm the one who touched it. I apologize to my kids immediately. I don't sit there and I'm like, no. Mothers don't apologize, fathers don't apologize. Now picking the bed, mommy no the bed picking. So apologize. And the thing with the African parents is that they will be sorry, but they will not say they are sorry. Sorry, for me, when people say I act sorry, I don't believe in act sorry. I believe in actions and words. Okay, say you're sorry and act sorry. African parents will hurt your feelings, make you feel bad, make you cry or make you upset, and then when they have discovered that, oh, I messed up, they are not going to come up straight now and tell their kids like, oh, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, I'm sorry. They will now start trying to be overly friendly. Oh, can I come and take this juice? Come and sit. Let's watch the tea. Why are you frowning? Why? I'm like, no, that's not an apology. No, I just feel like our parents were not too in touch with their emotions like that. It's now that people are getting more in touch with their emotions. Growing up, even for a long time, a lot of us were not in touch with our emotions. A lot of us were brought up to hide our emotions. Like, don't overshow your emotions to people because they'll take advantage of it. I'm one of those people who really doesn't care. If I show you all my emotions and take advantage of it, I'll cry about it, cry, dust myself up, and move on. I cannot kill myself. I opened up to you, you hurt me, it's okay, we move. It's not the end of the world. I've learned from that. So yeah, guys, that's something. All these 1 million people who are not apologizing, walking the streets, is because of some of our parents. And I know very well, guys, I know that they are actually parents that give their child the perfect upbringing, apologize, did everything they could, but their children still go wayward. Like, I would rather do all that and the child goes wayward than I do the other way and then the child goes wayward, because inside me I'll keep feeling like it's because of something I could have done better. It's because I didn't do better. That's why the child is like this. But if you know that you have done your best, you have trained your child, oh, do this, it's out of your control. You know that you have done your best, and if the child is not following it, you know that no, you are at peace, you have done your best. If the child is not following, and just for head picking, you get, not that you are the cause of some of the things that child is doing. So the next thing that African parents did that I am totally trashing is, oh my god. Yeah, the next thing is, how do they say it? The next thing is, African parents, they are always right. Like, they are always right. They know everything. They are always right. Like, for me, that's just a toxic way of thinking. You can never know everything. I know. I'm not saying that parents sometimes do not know better. Yes, sometimes you know better, but it's not every time. There are some times that maybe your parent has thought that this is the right thing to do, this is the right way to go, and you, 1 million years younger than them, have said no, we think it's this way that it can go, and at the end you're the one who was right. So I don't feel like it's okay to be acting like, no, parents are always right because we're older, we need to know better. Like I said again, because I know some of you always come back to the comment section, even though I place emphasis, like, no, I'm not saying this, I'm saying this. Some people will still come in the comment section and say that you said so, you are saying that this, I don't know. But yeah, like I said, the older, obviously, I feel I'm one of the people who thinks older is wiser, but it's not in every case. There are certain things that I know more than my mom, and my mom will come and ask me like, Kena, how does this and this go, and I'll tell her. But there are some parents that feel like they know it all. Even if it's something that they're not versed with, they know it all because they're the parents. They know it all and they have to tell you what to do. Even my small Bobo, even Bobo as young as he is, he corrects me all the time. The boy tell me, Mommy, no, that's not how they do it. The worst one is my husband. The worst one is my husband. Like when it comes to little things in the house, how to connect little things, my son will be showing him like that. No, that's how they do it. That's how they do it. So you cannot say because you're a parent, and that's the part that annoys me. Oh, that is funny to me. Like, oh, because I'm the father, I know everything. Because I'm the mother, I know everything. And they don't say it like I know everything. Like they come up to your face and say, they'll start telling you, no. The key way know the listen. And the care you say that this I fine. You know the care. When I talk, listen to me. And the talk say, and I'm just like, okay, I respect you and all, but I'm sorry. There are some times that I would want to go my own way and just understand. Just understand. I know sometimes parents are coming, especially when it comes to this one, they're always coming from a good place, and they're like, no, they don't want you to make mistakes, they don't want you. But I feel like making mistakes as well is part of learning, it's part of growing. So sometimes I feel like when you have gotten to a certain age, all you can do is put the child in the hands of God, pray, and just hope that all the training I'm giving this child, all the things I've been teaching this child in my life, in her life, the child is going to carry this thing on, because you cannot control. That's what we fail to understand. You cannot control the situation. You cannot. You would be you would just like, you can go crazy. You cannot control the child. When a child gets to a certain level, you cannot control them again. You can only pray. You can only beg them. Oh, please do it like this. No, don't do it like this. Act like this. No, don't act like this. Because guys, it's not easy. Basically, it's not easy. So yeah, that is it. That's one thing that I know that even me, I'm going to stress with it. So what, like, my advice at this point is, what you should basically do as a parent is, while the kids are still young, be instilling them. Like, see, when there are so many things that I do not have, like, oh, my mom used to say that, my mom used to do that, my father used to say this, my parents used to, you get. So it's the things that I've been instilling from when I was a baby. They wanted me to be in a certain way, so they have been telling me, no, can I do like this, it's like this, I don't like when they do this. There are certain things that in my head I feel like it's wrong. So even if my husband will tell me, Kenna, no, let's do it this way, inside my head I know that all through my life I've known that this thing is wrong, so I don't feel like doing it. Yeah, so our own work as parents is just to basically guide the child till the child comes of age. When the child comes of age, you just put down your knees and you pray to Papa God. I know that I've been teaching this child, and I'm just praying that, oh, Myra is screaming, I'm just praying that this child should follow my footsteps, this child should do things well, this child should just progress and be a good person, basically. Anyway guys, that is it for this one. I just fixed the fish while talking to you guys, but I've said everything I had to say. What are some of those toxic things that your African parents do, or that African parents do, that you really do not like? I am not saying that these threats are my parents' threats or anything. Yes, before people start getting emotional and saying, oh, Kenna, you're being insensitive, you're saying this about your parents and things like that. No, these are just general things that I have observed in our society, and I decided to talk about. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. Let's talk more in the comment section. What do you think about this? Are some of these things, like some of these points that are hot, are they points for you that you feel like, no, they're actually good and you like to continue with them? Or you're like me, who feels like these points are really not good, you'd rather go the other way? Anyway, let's talk more in the comment section, right? Thank you guys very much for watching this one, and I am going to see you on my next one. Love you. Bye.